First things first, I posted up a brand new comment on the how to get a free WrestleMania card video, and I've pinned the comment so it's at the very top of the comment section, easy to find, basically asking you guys for your updated team deck and also your Supercard username. So just go ahead, go to that video if you want to join the team for Team Ring Domination this Monday and reply to that comment on that video. Not this video, that video. Go ahead and do that. I'll pick the winner on Saturday. Second of all, a quick little update on the whole duplicate events thing. Two of the guys, or actually one of the guys with a duplicate event and one of the friends of another guy with a duplicate event, they commented saying that the cards were given to them pretty much to their surprise. It wasn't them exploiting the game, and I'm leaning towards their side, especially because one of them I censored, I didn't show in the video, but he came out and he was like, hey, you know what, that's me, and yes, I did get a second Brock card, and he pretty much explained the situation when he didn't have to. The only weird thing is that one of them has 2 HBK Pros, meaning that he didn't get just 1 extra event card, but he got 2 extra event cards. Or 3 if he didn't get the second one from Road to Glory. So that's kind of the weird part about it. But anyways, enough glitch talk. Lately, I've been seeing a bunch of you posting up in the comment section notification squad. That's pretty cool, thank you. And what surprises me is that I've never mentioned that. I've never talked about notifications and how you can go ahead and make sure that you notify for every single upload. So might as well do it now that I'm talking about it. Basically, if you've subscribed, you can click the bell right next to the subscribe button, and that'll notify you every single time I post something up, the instant I post something up. So right away, if I upload something, you'll know about it. It'll send you a notification, and if you don't click on that, then it's kind of random. You might get a notification, you might not get a notification. So if you don't want to miss a thing, make sure to click that bell. And with that said, let's get started with the video. And we've got this Brock Lesnar Road to Glory going on right now for the second Brock Lesnar card. Now, I didn't get the first one, didn't have the time to do so in Ring Domination, but I will make sure to get the third event card from Ring Domination, whoever that's going to be. Wouldn't be surprised if it's Finn because of his return. Now, the good thing is that I'm getting a pro. Might not be Brock, but it's Dean Ambrose, so that's cool. Pretty happy that I got Dean in my first King of the Ring of the tier now. And also, they've increased the point totals. That's one of the bad parts about this Road to Glory, is the point totals compared to the first Road to Glory in the new WrestleMania tier, they've increased. Last Road to Glory, they were pretty damn low, unusually low actually. You didn't need to get too many points for every single card to complete the Road to Glory, so that was great. And that was during the preview, and they didn't change it once the Road to Glory went live. So with them not changing it, I thought, oh cool, so I guess this is the new thing now, or the new standard for Road to Glory. You're not going to have to get as many points to get each card, but I guess that might have been a mistake, because they're back up now. Now, I made sure that pretty early on into the Road to Glory that I joined the WrestleMania King of the Ring, just so I don't get into a King of the Ring with a ton of people with Brock Lesnar cards or pro Brock Lesnar cards. Because of course there's going to be some people that are going to complete it really quickly, pro the card, and get into a King of the Ring. That's what I wanted to avoid, so I went into it with pro HBK and also pro James Ellsworth. Hopefully I land a first or second place. And also, while I'm on the topic of King of the Rings, here's a quick tip, mostly for the beginners, but also for those of you who might not think much of somebody asking this in the chat. So if somebody in the King of the Ring goes ahead and says, hey guys, what's your team name? I'm trying to join a team, I'm looking for a team, or something along those lines, where they're asking you for your team name, don't go ahead and tell them your team name, because what they're trying to do in most cases is just go ahead, look you up into the team. That way they can see every single one of your cards and look at the exact stats for all the cards and if you have enhancements on or not. It's a trick that some people use, so don't go ahead and fall for it. Because in a King of the Ring, while they can see which cards you've got, sometimes they might not see, let's say, your female tag team because they haven't faced off against it yet. So that's an advantage you've got. But if you go ahead and tell them your team name, they can go ahead and check that out. Also, if you've got certain enhancements on your card in the quarterfinals or semifinals or the finals of the King of the Ring, they could go ahead and check that. But in the King of the Ring, you can't see those things. You can see the cards, but you can't see the exact stats. You can't see if that person has enhancements on or not, and that's for a reason. So avoid people trying to trick you in King of the Rings. Trust me, there's a bunch of people that try and do that. And the same applies to people telling you, hey, you don't need to energize for our next match. I'll let you win it. I don't need the extra card or whatever. While some people do mean it and they won't energize and they'll actually let you win, some people go ahead and take advantage of that because it's a common thing in King of the Rings. They'll go ahead and tell you that so they can trick you and then they energize and beat you. It's happened to me once. Unfortunately, I fell for it and I think it's on video too. He told me, hey, I'm not gonna energize, you don't need to energize, I'll let you win this, and then he went ahead and energized, and I think I was like, yo, what's up with that, and he went ahead and laughed. So I never fell for it again. Anytime somebody tells me I don't need to energize because they're gonna let me win, I energize anyways, and I suggest you guys do the same. I mean, how much extra effort is it really to energize? Just go ahead and do it, despite the person. Hey, they might be truthful, they might not be lying, but just in case, go ahead, energize. Don't trust anybody is the best thing to go by when it comes to these King of the Rings. Some people might try and trick you, others might take you for a dumbass and claim that you guys shouldn't face off in the quarterfinals because you two are the best in the King of the Ring and you should avoid fighting each other till the very end, the finals, because you're the best, so that's where you should fight him. When he's not one of the best ones in the King of the Ring, I'm gonna show you guys some footage here from Season 2. It was in a King of the Ring, and this guy in the chat is like, hey man, we shouldn't face off against each other in the quarterfinals because we're the best, we've got the best decks in this King of the Ring, which wasn't the case. His deck was not one of the best. There was somebody else in the King of the Ring that I was worried about and had a better deck than this guy, so his whole thing didn't work. He ended up losing prior, of course, to the finals. I don't remember where I ended up in that King of the Ring, but I do know that this guy, whether I faced off against him or not in the quarterfinals, he did end up losing in the quarterfinals, maybe the semifinals, but he didn't make it to the finals. So, yeah, I guess bottom line, when it comes to the King of the Rings, don't trust anybody, and actually better yet, avoid the chat altogether. Don't look at it, and if you do it just to chat. If somebody goes ahead and asks you for one of the things that I just brought up, just go ahead and ignore that person. Anyways, today's WWE topic or news story that I want to cover is all the controversy surrounding JBL right now. In case you guys haven't heard, there's all these people coming up talking about JBL's bullying lately, or actually JBL's bullying for years now. We've heard it for a long time, but a lot of stories are popping up now, especially because of Justin Roberts' book that he released, where he goes over a bunch of stories of JBL and other wrestlers bullying him, and also with Mauro Ranallo being absent for about a month now from SmackDown. Talk about the commentator here. There's also been big rumors that he got bullied by JBL, and that's part of the reason, actually a big part of the reason why he's been gone for a while now from SmackDown. And recently he deleted all of his tweets regarding WrestleMania, and he also took out the WWE mention from his Twitter bio. So this might have been bad enough for him to leave. Like, I don't know, it doesn't look good. Like, why would you take that away and delete those tweets regarding WrestleMania and anything WWE related if you're still with the company? So he actually might be gone. And when it comes to Justin Roberts' stories about JBL bullying him, apparently he had somebody steal his passport. Because here's the thing, JBL said he didn't steal Justin Roberts' passport. Apparently, somebody stole Justin Roberts' passport. He doesn't know who it is, but JBL went on Twitter and said, hey, for the record, I didn't steal his passport. And then John Morrison, who used to be in the company, went ahead and said that JBL asked him and Joey Mercury, when they were in the company, to go ahead and take Justin Roberts' passport. But John Morrison said that him and Joey Mercury ended up deciding not to do it. And look, with JBL's tweet, he said, I didn't take the passport. But if he asked John Morrison and Joey Mercury to take the passport and they didn't do it, chances are, especially with his wording there on that tweet, he asked somebody else, and somebody went ahead and actually did it. So, and there's a bunch of articles now popping up, JBL bullying, Justin Roberts, JBL bullying Mauro Ranallo, and all that. This is kind of like the Bill DeMott story, where all these stories started coming out of JBL bullying people, and these things, that we've heard about this before. Joey Styles went ahead, and he was one of the people that actually fought back. He punched JBL. I don't remember if he knocked him out or not, but he punched JBL. So that was one of the cooler stories of somebody, getting back at JBL, standing up for himself. And like I said, this story is kind of like Bill DeMott's story, where a bunch of people are coming out saying that they were bullied by JBL. Apparently, 15 different people went ahead and contacted Dave Meltzer and said that they were also bullied while in the company by JBL. So this is looking pretty bad right now for JBL, and my question is this going to get big enough to where JBL gets fired from the company? Because you see, with Bill DeMott, there were some rumors about it, but once it got really big and a ton of, different websites started picking it up, posting up articles about it, that's when they went ahead and fired Bill DeMott, or he left, or whatever. I could see this being the case here if this gets even bigger. It's already pretty big right now, but I wouldn't be surprised if more news stories get posted up about it, and then they have to take action and possibly release JBL. So what do you guys think is going to happen here? Is JBL going to get released? Or is he going to be okay? He's going to stay in the company. The stories out there, some of them are pretty damn messed up. And I think if, like I said, this gets picked up by more news outlets, that's some pretty bad attention to the WWE. I think that's when they would go ahead and fire JBL. But anyways, in the comments section, while you're at it, if you guys have a certain topic or a certain news story when it comes to the WWE that you'd like to see me talk about in the next Supercard video, post that up in the comments, and if it gets a bunch of thumbs up, I'll go ahead, feature your comment, and talk about that in the next Supercard video. So that's pretty much it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, you can click the like button. Don't forget, if you want to join the team for Team Ring Domination, go ahead and reply to that comment that I showed you guys at the beginning of the video on the How to Get a Free WrestleMania Card video, and I'll pick the winner on Saturday. If that person doesn't reply back on Sunday, then I'll pick a replacement. I'm out, guys. See ya.